All right, it is numbers time. So when we do our numbers, we are always gonna count 1 to 10 for this week. And then next week, we're gonna learn something even more fun. So I'm gonna hold up the card, and then I want you to say your number out loud. So you and your mom or whoever's watching, and it's in the same room, can hear you, okay? So what's this number? It's a 1, good job. What's this number? A 2, good. This number, 3. What's this number? A 4. What's this number? This number, 5. This number, 6, 7, 8, good job. 9 and 10. Okay, now I have a very special friend that I want to introduce you to today. He is a penny. Now, this is not a real penny, okay? This is a big penny for you to be able to see it. Now, pennies are 1 cent. 1 cent. So, when you write your cent, you're gonna do this, okay? You're gonna put 1. Let's move it over so you can see it. You're gonna do a 1 and a cent, because this is 1 cent. Say it with me. A penny is 1 cent. I didn't hear you. Say it louder. 1 cent. Okay, that's very good. Okay, so that's all we're going to do for numbers today. Now we're going to move on to our phonics. Okay? So we have been reviewing all of our vowel sounds. And we learned on Friday what the letter A said. Do you remember what A says? A says ah. But what was our hand movement? Do you remember what I taught you? Do you? Remember, our hands are apple. Let me say big A and little a say ah, 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 as in apple. Okay, good. I'm glad you remembered that. Now, what does you say? Do you remember what you says? This is just a question I'm asking. You says as umbrella. Good. All right. So, next thing we're moving on to today is penmanship. So, you've already done one side of your worksheet. Now, we're gonna do worksheet number 8 with the apples on the back. Do you see your apples on the back? Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna learn how to trace the letter A. Okay, so on our paper, you see how the first 4 are cursive? What we're gonna do is we're gonna start at the dot. We're gonna go up and around and over. So the dot up and around and over. The dot up and around and over. And you're gonna do it for all of those. And then I want you to try it by yourself. Make sure you use a pencil when you're doing this, okay? So remember, we start at the dot. We go up and around and over. Up and around and over. And you're gonna do it for those 2, and you're gonna trace those 2. Take your time on this. If you get frustrated, breathe. Okay? You can do this worksheet, but if you get frustrated, take a break, go and play with your Play-Doh and make a letter U. And then come back to it and practice, okay? I know you can do this worksheet. It's like we're doing our E's or we're doing our I's. You know how to do those. So just practice tracing first, then do yours, and then trace again, okay? Now pause this video right now and go do your worksheet. And when you're done, come back and let's learn about firefighters. Okay, so now we're moving on to firefighters. So I have some super exciting news to tell you. Not this week, but next Wednesday, firefighters are coming to our school. Now, I know you don't come to our school, but I want to personally invite you to come to the school August 26th at 2:30 to come and meet firefighters. And they're gonna talk to you about fire safety, and you're gonna be able to see the fire truck. I hope you're able to come and join us so that way you can see some of your classmates too. So, in your packet, you have a paper that looks like this. And it has Monday on the top corner. And it's page number 7. Do you know what firefighters do? Firefighters keep us safe, okay? So they put out fires. If someone falls, they can go into your house and help you get up. Yeah, so it was really good. So what I want you to do is I want you to color this picture, okay? Try and color it really soft so I can see the full picture. Take your time on this, okay? But fire safety. Here's a poem for you, okay? It says, I never play with matches or near the barbecue. I don't touch the stove because it can burn me too. I don't touch or iron or touch a candle flame. I know about fire safety, and that's not to be a game. Okay, so some safety rules for us to follow so that we don't get hurt, okay? So number 1 is don't play with matches or fire. We don't want to do that, do we? Number 2 is if your clothes catch on fire, stop, drop, and roll. Number 3, get out of the burning building. Now, when we do this, we're calm, we don't go crazy. We say, Mom, there's a fire, and we go out the building, but we don't run, okay? Then number 4 says, keep back from campfire. So if you're outside camping or your mom and dad have a fire pit in the backyard, you can get somewhat close to it so you can feel its warmth, right? But you don't want to go touch the fire or have your clothes touch the fire, because then that could cause some problems. Number 5 says, learn your address. So if there's ever a fire and you have to call 911, then you will understand and know your address so you can tell them where the fire is so they can come and put it out. Our last rule is number 6, and it says stay away from hot stoves. If you're by yourself in the kitchen, we don't want to touch the stove, especially because it could be hot, and we don't want to burn ourselves, okay? Now, if you're with your mom or your dad or whoever you live with and you're at your house and you're helping them cook, that's okay because mom's around. But if you're by yourself, we don't want to touch hot stoves, okay? I hope you have a fabulous Monday, and I will see you tomorrow to learn more about phonics and numbers and safety and penmanship. Hope you have a fabulous day. If you have any questions, please let me know.